Hello, I'm Shelley Rothus, and I'm a different kind of victim. Well, today was a little bit torturous. uh, I was hoping for a nice day where I just respond to jobs and check them out. As for people, contacting me to work, oh my goodness, all the places that I would have loved to work are out of the county where I used to live. And I'm like, because I'm on the internet and my resume and all that stuff is on there, and I'm getting, contacted from people that I didn't apply to the job, but they're seeing my resume, and they're like, okay, you're perfect fit. Like, even for these Department of Children and Families, for being the adult protective services, being a caseworker, social worker. Oh, and also working at a DV shelter, being a caseworker. Uh, so it's like all these jobs piling in. It's like I can't take it. Like, I got to learn how to drive again. Well, I need to get a car first. Well, that made me think of something else. I was outside with one of the neighbors. It was actually funny. I was cracking up because they actually grew up in the county that I live in now. And they said there's the days where, the drunks, they were telling me how they would get a DUI while on a lawnmower. I was like, what? They're like, yeah, they get drunk, they need some more beer, so they'd hop on their lawnmower and, go to the gas station, you know, hop on, kids. We gotta go get some. We got a beer run here. Going on the lawnmower. Down the road to the gas station. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I never thought you could get a DUI on a lawnmower, but hey, well maybe I should get a lawnmower. I can take these jobs. I'll be that caseworker on a lawnmower. Just put some music on. Okay, I stopped. Well, today was a hard day for me because it was my father's birthday. I'm a little bit late because what ended up happening is I wanted to do certain things. Like I said, I ended up helping a woman. Ah, boy, somebody should have told me this. Get paid before you do the job. Well, I can see why the person who was working for her quit. She asked me if I would be a full-time caregiver for her. And I was like, ooh. Because let's just say I didn't hear good things based upon working for her as for even paying the person. So I was like, okay. I said, well, I'll clean your place for you once in a while, but you're gonna pay me. So, I go inside her place, and I'm like, ooh, and I take it that she has house cleaners or whatever, they get paid a whole bunch of money, and I'm looking around, I'm seeing dirt and all kinds of stuff. I'm like, I was like, you're paying $90 an hour for this? I mean, it looks like somebody just came around and just like quickly wiped here and there, you know. It was like, oh my goodness, bugs and all types of stuff. And also, I mean, I may make jokes about it, but like I said, about farts, but I don't like the smell of it. So, uh, I was hoping not to have to do the bathroom, considering I only charged a small amount. Considering what I did, I had to, I did the windows, I washed the insides, the outs, the screens, did the floors, dusting, kitchen, everything. And then she's like asked me if I could do the bathroom. Let's just say I now know how those people in those, stores like Walmart where somebody takes a dump and it gets all over the ground or even on, the toilet. I think it was a good thing that I brought gloves with me. Let's just put it that way. I had to hold my breath. I was actually wishing I had a mask, but I didn't even wear it during COVID. But I could have used one of those. I don't even think that would have worked. Anyways, So for my dad's birthday, he's a jokester himself too. That's where I get it from, is my dad. So I wrote a little something for my father for his birthday, which is May 4th. So it's storytelling time for my dad. To the one man who I had seen as my hero, I wish you a happy birthday. You may not see the truth, but I will always see it for you. Because deep down, I still believe that one man I once knew can hopefully take off the blindfolds that has caused him to ignore the evil that surrounds him in more ways than he ever thought could ever be. This one man who waited for me at the end of the street was the only joy that made me feel valuable in a way that kept me striving to be the best I can be. I will always remember and hold on to that man I once knew, for he is and always will be my first hero that I idolized in so many ways. The memories of that man I once knew will remain in my heart for eternity. Happy, happy birthday, Dad. My twin at heart and soul. I love you and miss you so much. Every time I look at those pictures of me and you, it brings tears to my eyes. The memories of the one person I loved the most will always be inside me in so many ways. That's right, I still do miss my father, the one man that I once knew. And those memories will always be in my heart. And I really do hope you had a great birthday, Dad. And I do miss you. And I always miss that man that I loved and admired and looked up to. So, my day was not exactly as planned, but my father always remains in my heart. Like I said, you can take the bad and separate it from the good. Those good things with my dad always remain with me forever and ever. I'm Shelley Rothus, and I'm a different kind of victim. I'll see you next time.